and welcome to the Gear4music studio. I'm Clark and I'm here to unbox and set up Gear4music's infant 3-piece and junior 5-piece drum kits. Scaled down for aspiring rock stars and with many similar features to Gear4music's full-size kits, these are fantastic entry-level drums. For 3 to 6-year-olds, we have the infant kit, followed by the junior kit for 5 to 10-year-olds, which are available as a 3 or 5-piece. The kits come complete in one single box, so you won't have too much clutter when you're unpacking. So let's put this all together. For this video, I'm going to be using a standard drum key that comes with the kit, and a box cutter that you can find at any hardware store. So let's start by unboxing and setting up the infant kit. Okay, so on the top we've got an instruction piece there with the assembly instructions and what should be in the box, the drum kit contents. Okay, on the first level we have the bass drum heads, and in the second level of the box we have a box of accessories and the bass drum beaters. We've got the bass drum pedal and lots of other accessories, including the bass drum legs, some drumsticks, the floor tom legs, the large screws to assemble the drums together, and the bottom of the stool. Got an arm for the cymbal, and then in all its packaging we've got the top of the drum stool, we have the cymbal and the important bits, we've got the tom, and finally we've got the bass drum with its hoops to attach the heads to. In this box we've got the snare drum. So as you can see, the infant kit comprises of a kick drum and pedal, a snare, an 8-inch drum, a cymbal, a height adjustable drum stool, and even a pair of infant sticks. So now let's put this together. Okay, so what we need to do is have the bass drum facing this way up so that these 3 connections are facing upwards. And these are going to be the brackets for holding the other toms and the cymbal on top. Also need to make sure that these are at the front of the drum, as these are going to be the supporting legs. So let's put the bass drum skin on first. To make sure that that's nicely in line and neat, make sure that that is just in line with the top of that as well. Okay, so now I've put the front skin on the front of the drum. I'm actually going to place it over the hoop so that we've got that facing down. Then I'm going to take the next skin, put that over the top, and take the second hoop and put that over the top of that, making sure that this piece here sits at the bottom of the bass drum. As we can see, that is opposite and in line to the connections at the top. So if I take this bag, which has got the long screws in, and a series of nuts in there as well. Okay, so we need to take one of the long screws, get one of the washers, put that onto there, and feed it through the first hoop, making sure that that's in line with the one at the bottom. Repeat this process for the following 3 holes. Finally, if we take these nuts, then tilt the drum back to tighten up the screws and secure everything into place. Okay, so now we've got those attached, I'm just going to take the drum key and just go and fine tune each one just to make sure that that's secure. Okay, so now the bass drum skin's attached, let's look at adding the next bit to it. Okay, so let's find the bag that contains the legs for the bass drum so we can keep that from rocking and make sure that that's attached. So we're going to take the legs and put them into the holes in the bass drum, making sure that they fit into the attachment and making sure that they're secure. Okay, that's all secure. Okay, so now let's look for the arms that are going to attach the drum and the cymbal to the top of the bass drum. Okay, in the same way as the legs, we're just going to insert them into the holes and they should be nice and secure. Okay, now we've got the drum arms connected, let's put the drums on. Again, you'll find these easy connections that we just slide onto the arms and connect that onto the bass drum. Okay, time to add the snare drum on. Okay, make sure that the Gear4music logo is facing upwards and that the Gear4music sign is also facing upwards there. Attach that onto the drum in the same way, and there's the setup. So the next part of the setup we're going to look at is attaching the cymbal and the cymbal arm. So we'll take the cymbal arm, make sure that this is facing upwards as this is going to attach the cymbal. Okay, now we've got that in place, let's unscrew the top so that we can attach the cymbal. Once we place the cymbal onto the cymbal arm, we can take the felt, the washer and the wing nut and place that all on there to secure it. The next part to look at, and the final part of setting up the actual drum kit, is the bass drum pedal. Okay, so the bass drum comes in two parts. We've got the main part of the pedal and we've got the beater. Now what we need to do is attach these together, taking the beater and placing it into the top hole there. Okay, with that in place, I've just tightened that up and that's not going to go anywhere. Finally, what we need to do is remove this screw with the drum key so that we can attach it onto the bracket that's at the bottom of the bass drum. Then we just sit the bass drum pedal onto the bracket, take the screw and just sit it back over the top and tighten those up together. If you need a little bit of extra room on the bass drum pedal, you can take this bass and move it out. Okay, so that's the whole drum kit setup. Let's have a look at assembling the drum stool. So if we take the first part of the stool, and these are going to secure the stool down, take the bar and place it into the stand. Finally, take the top of the stool, making sure that you secure it in place with this screw. All you need to do now is take the sticks and you're ready to go. Exposing children to the drums at an early age can have many benefits and help to develop coordination and encourage natural rhythm. So there we go, the infant kit is all ready to go.